The 2008 Summer Olympic Games, an English lesson for the advanced student. Part 1. Vocabulary Skills. Task 3. Words and Context. Listen to Jennifer talk about the 2008 Summer Olympic Games. Pay attention to the use of the vocabulary words.
This month, millions of people around the world turned their attention to Beijing, China, and watched the 2008 Summer Olympic Games. There were many memorable moments for the athletes, but to be honest, the event that made the strongest impression on me was the opening ceremony. I think the creators of the show knew even before August 8th that they had created a spectacular event that the world would talk about for generations to come. The fact is that China, with its exhaustive use of resources and high level of organization, has raised the bar for all other host cities in the future. On August 8th, thousands of lucky people crowded into the Beijing National Stadium, the Bird's Nest, and watched the largest and most expensive opening ceremony ever. Everyone knows that China has the largest population in the world, and the opening ceremony reflected this. It was simply breathtaking to see over 15,000 people perform together with such artistry and skill. No one in the stadium or watching at home had ever seen a combination of technology and artistry on this scale. 2008 drummers with drums that lit up. A large LED paper scroll that appeared to unroll over the stadium floor. Dozens of dancers in exquisite costumes. These were just a handful of the many ideas that a Chinese filmmaker dreamed up. One thing is for sure, London has a tough act to follow in the 2012 Olympic Games. Everyone will compare the opening ceremony to the one they saw in Beijing, China.
Task 4. Common Expressions. Guess the meaning of the expression. Raise the bar. The fact is that China, with its exhaustive use of resources and high level of organization, has raised the bar for all other host cities in the future. Raise the bar means A. Create problems or difficulties, B. Set higher expectations or standards, or C. Give warnings. The best answer is B. If you look at the picture, you see a high jumper trying to get over the bar. If you raise that bar, you expect more from that jumper. So raising the bar in sports, business, academics, or other situations means setting higher standards. You expect more. A tough act to follow. One thing is for sure, London has a tough act to follow as the host city of the 2012 Olympic Games. A tough act to follow means A. An unwillingness to follow rules, B. A performance that is not easily matched in skill or quality, or C. A group of people who are not skilled. The answer is B. Ask yourself this. In a competition, if you had to perform on stage, would you want to follow immediately after someone else's excellent performance? Task 5. Other word forms. Read the sentence and identify the part of speech of the bold-faced word. In other words, decide if it's a noun, verb, or adjective. 1. The crowd was excited and happy. Here, crowd is a noun. 2. Sydney, Australia hosted the 2000 Olympic Games. Hosted is a verb. The skill of the young diver impressed me greatly. Impressed is a verb. 4. Michael Phelps has an impressive record as an Olympic swimmer. He has won 14 gold medals. Impressive is an adjective. 5. The amazing fireworks were a reflection of China's technology. Reflection is a noun. Task 6. Using the words. Answer the questions. If you're studying by yourself, you can write down your answers. If you're studying with a partner, take turns answering the questions. 1. Do you think it's easier to jump over a high bar or go under a low bar? 2. Name a memorable moment in sports. 3. Give an example in sports when exquisite artistry combines with physical strength. 4. Has your hometown ever hosted a major sporting event? 5. In sports, does success come more through talent or exhaustive efforts? 6. Which Olympic event is the most impressive to watch? 7. Is there a sport that reflects the nature of the people in your country? 8. Have you ever seen a spectacular performance by an athlete or a group of athletes? 9. Which sport or sports requires the most financial resources in your country? 10. What do you think is the toughest sport to master? 11. How can the police manage crowds of very happy or very angry sports fans? 12. Complete the statement. I am a big fan of... It would be breathtaking to meet this athlete one day. End of part 1. Please go on to the next part of this lesson.